The current race for the White House between Barack Obama and John McCain seems to have been going on forever. There have been battles within the Democrat Party between Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton, which has also added to the drama. The election results at the moment are too close to call, but will be announced on Tuesday, the 4th of November. Today we are here at Soulgrave Manor near Banbury in Oxfordshire, where the first President George Washington was born and lived. So why do we in Britain care? The election to us is important here as it's going to have a serious impact on our economy, on employment and also on our servicemen out in Afghanistan and Iraq. The hopeful contenders who have been battling it out and are now in the final showdown are Democrat Barack Obama and Republican John McCain. Here is David Waller, Senior Lecturer in American Politics from Northampton University, who describes to us today how the government systems and elections in the United States works and how it differs from here in the United Kingdom.
It is not vastly different from the system that we have in this country because we, like many political systems, have got two chambers in our legislature. In the American one, there are two chambers as well. The critical difference is that the House of Representatives is elected directly by the people of the states. It's to represent the country as a whole, and the Senate is the representation, in one respect, of the states themselves. Each state has two senators, and the Senate is designed to represent more the interests of the individual states. But the critical distinction, I think, between the American system and ours is that in the United States you've got three separate branches of government. The presidency heading the executive branch, the Congress, which is the legislature, and then the Supreme Court heading the system of federal courts. And those have very distinct powers, much more clearly distinct, constitutionally speaking, than we find in any parliamentary system.
Now we speak to Dr. Ron Mendel, who is Senior Lecturer in American Social and Economic History, who is also from the university. He describes to us the main differences between the two challenging parties, including the individual beliefs and values of the hopeful presidential nominees.
Well, McCain, I think his greatest selling point is that he was a POW in the Vietnam War and was held captive by the North Vietnamese and survived the ordeal. Has basically used that as a way of demonstrating his resolve and his determination and his leadership qualities in the face of adversity. While Obama, interestingly enough, has come out of a less arduous background, really. He represents, in some sense, the new wave of African Americans who are university educated, middle class background, very articulate, and as a result, in some sense, Obama has been able to almost present himself as a post-racial candidate, but as not really black, but just as an American, and being able to unite people from various backgrounds.
So what about the vice presidents?
I should imagine that if John McCain should win the election and goes into the White House, I can't really see him relying very much on Palin because she doesn't bring very much to the table. If, however, Obama is the next president, I really could see Joe Biden having an important role in the next administration because he's a much weightier political figure in his own right. So the question remains until the 4th of November, who is the best man and the best party to lead one of the most powerful countries in the world? This is Frances Day, reported from Soulgrave Manor for Unique TV.